There is a slight issue with how EMIS is encouraging us to score frailty using the prompt. I think it's very good, but what it does, it runs an electronic frailty index score when you open up a patient, like this one, and it'll say, this indicates severe frailty, would you like to record this score and term in the medical records? You think, great, I'll say yes to that. I know him very well, he is very frail. And then when you go into that fellow's records, I know now it's placed a code in the background saying severe frailty. The slight issue there is it's not recording it as a problem. Now what that means, when I do a WCCG referral, it won't show that in the referral. So the WCCG letter won't actually show that frailty code. It's a bit like a code for hemoglobin or for say, I don't know, like any non-specific code. It's there in our system, but it's not recorded as a problem. And if you look at past medical history, this is recording high and medium priority problems. Now, we can adjust how that's done. So as part of the sort of protocol templating prompts that we're giving people for QI, we can just say, okay, this person's got an EFI over 0.24, this one's 0.389, but no frailty code in their records. And what you do with any of these things, you double click on that and it'll open up the template. And this is the cardio-reno-metabolic template, so it's going to talk about the various issues this fellow's got. But the important issue with this one is we're also wanting to consider frailty and code a Rockwood score when we're seeing the patient, and you'll see, so if this person's likely to have an EFI of over 0.24, it'll work around the background. You can use EMIS's own sort of prompts and concepts, and yes, this person's likely to be at least moderate. Now, I know this fella's quite frail. He's not really dependent on old people's care. He's actually moderately frail. I'd say he's a Rockwood 6. So if you imagine, we would say, okay, he's moderately frail. He would need somebody with him to come out of the house. Yeah, he might have problems with stairs. He might need prompting with dressing, but he's very self-management. He's not in this severely frail, completely dependent category. So it's where I might say, okay, I disagree with the EFI. I'm going to say he's moderately frail. Now, the difference here is that I've set up this template so that it does record this as an active problem. And the reason that's important is if I save that and I do a referral again, this time round you'll see it's been recorded as a problem. So that referral letter, when it gets received, will have the code moderate frailty. And if I look at the preview letter for that, it'll show moderate frailty. So the problem we've got really is that the EMIS built one isn't coding them as a problem that's getting picked up by WCCG. And you can see it's coding moderate frailty as a problem in his records, rather than a code in the background that isn't getting picked up.